One guy went into my board, the next guy hit my leg with the foil.
It's been an exciting season already, and we're back with the daily video updates from the PWA World Cup here on Sylt. The fights are super tight and the shore break is pretty nasty. It's gonna be epic. We had some amazing events over in Garda, Pozo and Fuerteventura. The conditions were absolutely beautiful, it was firing, and this is quite a contrast.
What a surprise! It's raining, of course. I have a feeling we're going to see more of it this week.
So instead of setting everything up that night, we ran to the premiere of Björn's new cinema movie, Björn Dunkerbeck.
War insgesamt 7-mal Weltmeister in der Welle. Insgesamt sind es mit Slalom, Speed so 42 Weltmeistertitel.
It was a pretty good movie, I can tell you that much. And well, the next morning was inscription day, so we prepared everything on the beach. We brought the sails down, the boards down, and well, then it was time to register ourselves and see everyone again.
Fully maxed out, man.
Geht's?
Ja, geht.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good?
Yes, and you?
Yeah, good.
You arrived today, or?
1 hour ago.
Oh, nice. You did everything right. Hey, man.
How are you?
Yes.
How are you?
You signed my life away.
Never running anymore. Fuck.
Registration done, huh? Are the freestylers ready?
Yeah. Ready to go. Hopefully we got some good forecast.
Yeah. Hopefully you leave us some good wind also for the slalom guys.
Yeah.
Because it's wave freestyle, and whenever there's good conditions, you guys get priority usually.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, the wavers get priority.
The waves.
Okay.
But normally the forecast say it's going to be more for Monday for freestylers from south-southwest.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a bit side off. So it won't be enough good for waves. And it looks strong, but with the rain sometimes. So
let's see, it's a long week, huh?
it's a long week, and Sylt, you never know.
You never know. Okay, ready for action.
And because we have so many disciplines here, we're not going to run slalom every single day. And we don't really know when we will do it. So we're kind of on standby for the whole event, which is 9 or 10 days. So the video updates are going to come whenever we have action, whenever we have 2-3 eliminations of racing done. You're going to get the video update the next morning. As you know it from Pozo, as you know it from Fuerte, Lars is going to be editing in the night, and we're going to bring the action to you the next morning.
I'm trying to keep my cool while doing this, stickering the sails in half rain and almost 20 knots of wind on the beautiful beach of Sylt.
The weather is, well, as you can see, it's rainy, it's dark, but that's what makes Sylt pretty special. The rankings, guys, are super tight. I'm currently sitting in 6th position in the world ranking. And there are not a lot of points between the top 7, top 8, top 9, so a lot can change. Of course, sitting in 6th position right now, which is already like above my goals for this season, I kind of don't want to give away the place. After this event, we're going to have the first event discard, so there are going to be a few guys jumping quite far up in the ranking. It's going to be a challenge for me to keep them behind me. I want to get some A finals here, I want to kick some ass here, I want to do good, I want to be happy with my sailing. And that's kind of my goal for this event.
We're getting going. The rain disappeared. Probably gonna come back at some point. So we're getting the big stuff ready. Looks like light wind today.
What can we expect from Peterborough Sylt? Everything. We can expect everything. I looked at the forecast and then you look an hour later, it's totally different. We've got days that look like they could be howling, days that look light, the wind changing directions. We are going to get everything. I was actually saying to the boys earlier, I would hate to be a racer this week. It is going to be stressful. It's 10 days to stay concentrated, to be ready. You know you're not always going to be on the right gear. This is really like mind games as well as actually performing in some difficult conditions. And then you've also got the dreaded Sylt shore break. I'm looking forward to commenting. I really wouldn't be looking forward to racing. It's going to be a true test. You know, the guys at the top, a lot of pressure on them.
Sylt can be anything. Yeah, here waiting for the wind, but it's a long week. I like the place, yeah, definitely. It's challenging, can be wavy, can be flat, can be anything. And it's always good racing, just really long race. But when you get to race, it's usually fun. So.
Hopefully more of this weather, but unfortunately I don't expect it to last. So, but yeah, just yeah, some racing. Some racing would be nice.
Well, sun and rain, and then a quick repetition of the two. We're gonna have some good fun on the water, I hope. I hope there will be enough wind today, and then for the coming days when we have wind, that we get slalom racing and not so much freestyle and wave.
I mean, last year we had great conditions. We had from every side, we had conditions from the left, from the right, onshore. I think today we're gonna have a similar day as last year, first day, so a bit light on onshore wind. So let's see. It's gonna be fun.
Not make too many mistakes, sail clean, and yeah, have fun.
So I saw a couple of comments asking about why we are sanding the foil. And basically what we want to do, to put it into simple terms, is we want to smoothen the surface so it is as efficient as possible when it glides through the water. So we're sanding it with really fine sandpaper. This is 1200, for example.
You were interviewing. Hi guys.
Why are we sanding the foil?
Why we are sanding the foil?
Yeah.
Because everybody are doing it, so you do it just so you are sure. No,
so you don't have disadvantage,
yeah, you don't know what you're doing, but you do it just so you know, because everybody are doing it. So.
I tried to come up with a smart explanation, but...
No, but that's the smartest explanation, because it's like two guys know what they are doing, and actually everybody else doing it just because everybody are doing it.
Yeah, but you are one of the two guys, man.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we're starting. It's pretty light out there, 7 to 10 knots. But we gotta take what we get. So prepare the big stuff. Shore break's not too bad right now, so yeah, looking forward.
It's a good start by the looks of it. Nico, Prien, great start down this bottom end on the JP Pride. Then just upwind of him, Sebastian Kördel. Like I said, he could cause some problems. Sebastian Kördel, how's his jibing? He was worried about his jibing. Did he need to be? Well, maybe, because it wasn't a great jibe. Let's stay on that drone. Oh, that's a great... Okay, so we do have a slow-mo. Here's the slow-mo. Watch the Neil Pride from Nico Prien. Comes round and then loses it. And Benedetti had nowhere to go. Ooh.
So what a start to the event. Oh, we actually had a pretty decent start. Actually a really good one. Then arrived third to the mark. Pretty good, felt confident in the jibe. And then I just had a mistake. Just f***ed up my jibe, didn't grab the boom correctly, slipped from it, and well, went down. One guy went into my board, the next guy hit my leg with the foil. So we have to see how it goes.
Keep it together, Michel. Come on, son. Going for his first win. The German in the first race of Sylt 2023. The smile is creeping onto his face.
The contrast could have not been bigger between me and Michel in the first elimination, because Michel won his first ever elimination. So big congrats to Michel. I had that in Pozo, so I know what that feels like. And yeah, super stoked for him. It's something you will remember for a long time. And yeah, well, me with the last place, the contrast was pretty big. My plan was to go on the water anyways and see how it goes. It was painful in the whole leg, so well, the painkillers kind of did their job, but I felt it all the time. I wanted to come back strong. Obviously, my focus was a little bit gone, but I managed to pass solidly through my first heat. Then we went into the semi-finals.
Here we go, Johan So smashing the start. Great start from the big Danish rider. Good start from Maciej Rakowski. Good start from Nico Prien, although he is sitting underneath the beast right now. Goya round in first place, So in second, then Rakowski in third, Nico Prien in fourth place. Oh, and another mistake from Prien, and he's gone down with the same mistake, like losing that windward edge, losing the lift. Actually, all three riders at the back, and Prien surely now is out. Safely round. Benedetti safely round. Is that Nico Prien coming right back up? Wow, he's not out yet then. One mistake from the top four riders. Nico Prien still has a shot at the final. I just don't know if he's going to get a mistake from any of these top four riders. And this is Nico Prien. He's in fifth place. This is a great view here. So Johan So goes round. Maciej Rakowski. Benedetti. Great jibes from those two riders. And Nico Prien was hoping for a miracle. I don't think he's going to get it. He's giving it a good go though, isn't he?
He's definitely going to push. Like, he has nothing to lose at this point.
Such a good lead from Nico Goya. Oh, Prien just goes down again. He's been touching that nose down pretty hard. Yeah, I think he's kind of given up now. He was giving it a good go, and I think he's given up now. Goya will make the final. There we go, bang. That looked like a good start at the front. We'll have to wait and see if it was a good start, but Pierre Mortefon right down this bottom end with a great looking start. Ritas on the Challenger Sail also looking good. A little bit further back is Nico Prien. Nico Prien and Ritas in second and third, and it is Mortefon round in first. There's some big swell on this mark. That looked so difficult. Wow, what a jibe. Pierre Mortefon leading this runners-up final. Didn't make the final this time, but he is at the moment doing the next best thing. Coming into this second jibe mark, he's got Nico Prien behind him, the two Germans, Michel Becker behind Prien, and Becker makes his move on the inside. He's going in hard, Becker here on the front of that swell. What a move from Michel Becker. He really wants to win here. Oh, manages to get the power on and save himself going in the water. Really interesting stuff. So Nico having to hold on here as Becker has moved ahead. Interesting, you know, having national battles inside these Pedal races, especially here in Sylt. They will be feeling the pressure, the Germans. A lot of German media, a lot of speaking in German, obviously. That's who they want to go, and Prien has been struggling all day with that. His nose has been catching on quite a few of these races, and it seems like he's got to be extra careful. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the setup at the moment, but he's definitely catching those. But Pierre Mortefon round in first. Second place, Michel Becker. Good jibe from him. Then Nico Prien. But Becker has pulled out, and he has not given up on a win here in this runners-up final, Michel Becker. What a comeback from Mortefon, showing the speed to win the runners-up final. Second place, Michel Becker. And third place, Nico Prien. So 9th, 10th and 11th.
The final actually went quite okay. I was fighting it out with Pierre in first place. Michel kind of took my inside on the jibe, but I had to take it easy. Michel already had a good result in his pocket and I had the last place. So I kind of took the safe route there. I let him attack me, I let him take that place because I needed kind of a solid result to come back from that last place in the first elimination and ended up with an 11th. A couple of guys, the ones you would expect, made it into the final quite often, though there was a lot of difference in the end result, and that just proves again how difficult the conditions are. The second elimination was won by Matteo, so something you would expect. He's in the top 3, top 4. So congrats to Matteo for winning the second elimination.
Yeah, leg is painful. I'm sailing so shit, man.
Okay, third one. Wish me luck.
Last elimination of the day, they made us wait on the water forever because they had to change the course, the conditions changed, the wind direction changed. And therefore the buoys had to be set up the perfect way. We've been waiting out there for really long. By now I was already on my 7-7, so a couple of guys switched the gear. And well, what can I say? I still felt good, managed to come through my first round pretty well.
To pick him out, big bunch up in the middle. We've got Nico Prien down this bottom end. We've got Matthias Isaac. We've got the Phantom of Nico Goya looking very good. Becker also looking good in the middle. Oh, as I said that, Becker just had an absolutely huge crash. I was just about to say Becker is looking good, and then he just ejected. Wow, this first reach is causing all sorts of havoc. Pretty well, looks good for Bruno. Matthias Isaac looks pretty good. Nico Prien, not a good jibe from Prien. Not a good jibe from Prien, and not a good jibe from Lohan Jewel. And Lohan Jewel has actually had the better of Prien here. So Lohan Jewel actually overtakes the German. Could that be the move? Could that be the move? Big crash as Prien goes down. Prien has just absolutely ate it. And that is going to make things easier for the Guadeloupean.
Semi-final, I had a chance to advance into the final and I screwed it in the last jibe. Again, just shows me again, guys, I just wasn't there mentally 100% today, and I felt that throughout the whole day. Maybe I felt it already before my crash, but after the crash was a little bit worse. So yeah, I screwed it up on the last jibe, gave away that spot in the A final and ended up in the B final.
I think we got Nico Prien just upwind of him, and we got Ritas behind them, so quite a good way back. Michel Becker, Alexander Kuzan on the Patrick stuff, and then the Gastro boys or the GA boys at the top end. And there we go, great start again. Matteo Iachino just seems on the money right now, doesn't he? Nico Prien, keep that nose out, Nico. Really is a low rider, that boy. Likes to live on the edge. Kino, stay on that angle. Oh, Matteo, no! No, Becker! How did he avoid everyone? Becker, what a move! You've got to give it to Michel Becker. It's bad news for Matteo Iachino fans. That is really probably the worst case scenario, and it's happened both times. Michel Becker deserves a medal for that avoiding. Looking good, like I say, runners up final, but there's some big names in this. Nico Prien in second place. Matteo Iachino's got a lot of work to do to get back in the front here. So Mattis goes round in first. Prien is going to get challenged here from Kuzan and Becker. Oh, Kuzan's gone down, has he? And Becker has to avoid again. Oh my God, but this time is too much. Oh, boys, it's all carnage out there. Prien looking good in second. Then we've got Ritas in third. I mean, maybe Matteo Iachino will get back into this. Every place will count at the moment in terms of overall, but this would probably be a discard for Matteo Iachino, he will hope. But Mattis at the moment going for the win in the runners-up final from France. Single digit to finish day number 1 here in Sylt would be pretty solid for the Frenchman. Nico Prien though might want to push a little bit, or maybe he's just trying to stay on board. Here we go, Mattis. He's got a nice little swell line there. And so is Nico Prien. Nico Prien's going to pick up some speed. He really did get the whole swell. So Prien, great bit of swell riding, and he's overtaken him surely. He literally had the perfect wave, Prien, then rode it all the way through, and he's gone straight into the lead. That's what you can do. If you get the line right, you absolutely destroy the other person. He just took out like 20 meters. Wow. Nico Prien looks like he's going to get the win here in the runners-up final now. Mattis was leading. He's now probably going to have to settle for second place, but it's not over. Prien is living dangerously here. One touchdown could be the end. Mattis is giving it a good go. This is the battle for 9th and 10th place. It's one position. You really can see it, couldn't you? You could see it, but I think he's going to hold on. Mattis is coming back. Mattis is giving it a go. He's giving it everything, but he's not going to be enough. What a great race from the two boys there. Oh, I thought Prien was going to lose it. Wow.
Third elimination won by Maciej Grukowski. He did a pretty good job in that final. Second was Mateusz Isak, who also came from the IQ foil and is giving it a try here in the World Tour. Doing pretty well with 2 second spots in 2 different eliminations, sitting also in second overall now. And then third in the third elimination was Johan Söy, who's now sitting in first place. He made all the winners finals. So yeah, mixed results. I think once we get the discard, a lot is going to change. A lot is going to change for me for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to the next days. That was it for a long day here on Sylt, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss all of the upcoming videos if you want to follow along my story and the other guys on the water, and also what happens on the beach and not only on the water. Well, I'm gonna take a good rest and we're hopefully gonna be back within the coming days. Peace.